Allah the Almighty, Allahu Allah, protect me and guide me, Allahu Allah.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, khatamin nabiyyin wa imam al-mursalin. Viewers, you are welcomed to another insightful edition of your favorite religious talk show on Faith TV. Today, we will be discussing the topic knowing the Ahlul Bayt and who they are. We have been hearing about the Ahlul Bayt. People talk about the Ahlul Bayt. Who are the Ahlul Bayt? Is there a difference between Shia people and the Ahlul Bayt people? All these questions would be answered right here on Islamic Insight. Before I introduce my guest to you, I would like us to take a very quick commercial break. I'll be back with you. Assalamu alaikum.
Faith TV, closer to your maker.
A church's success or failure depends solely on administering the business and organizational aspect of the ministry. The 21st century church has a lot to offer in terms of its administration work, but is that what we see today? Join me this and every Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. as we discuss issues bordering on church administration. Your host, Joseph Nana Sapong, I come your way with church administration on Faith TV. God bless you.
It's big and it's large. Being crazy can cause you to be a liability society. Now, let's turn that liabilities and craziness into spiritual fulfillment that comes with joy. Crazy for Christ is a Christian entertainment program of all events that happen over the weekend. Join Crazy for Christ every Sunday at 5 p.m. God bless you.
His love goes on and on. When praises are
it might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back.
Faith TV, closer to your maker.
Welcome back, viewers. Before we move on, our guest would you like to say something to the audience?
Yes. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. With greeting to you and to the audience.
MashaAllah. Audience, our Honorable Professor Nasrollah SEKHAVATI says greetings to you.
Thank you.
Professor, we are very pleased to have you on this show today. Welcome.
Thank
we
you.
are very grateful that you have been able to answer our call. And then, despite all your tight schedules, you have been able to make it to us. We are very grateful. May Allah continuously bless you. Professor, we want to know, your audience wants to understand. This is Islamic Insight. And people need to understand the issues within Islamic context and what they need to really understand when it comes to Muslims matters, wherever there may be confusion. Who are the Ahlul Bayt? We have been hearing the Ahlul Bayt, the Ahlul Bayt. Who are they?
Yes. Ahlul Bayt means, according to a dictionary, household, the family of Rasulullah. But by connotation, it has another meaning. Because if you go, you should go to Quran and to traditions from Rasulullah sallallahu like that. What is the meaning of Ahlul Bayt? A special meaning. According to Quran, if you go to Surah Al-Ahzab, chapter Ahzab, the verse 23, he said, Almighty Allah said to the wives of Rasulullah salawatullah alayhi. We are saying that the wives of Rasulullah can be Ahlul Bayt or no, because maybe some people say Ahlul Bayt is mean very clear, because about Ibrahim alayhi salam we have in Quran that Ahlul Bayt is his wife. But about Rasulullah salawatullah alayhi, no, by connotation it has another meaning. The meaning is that if you go to this verse that I pointed to, is Almighty Allah said to Rasulullah salawatullah, to the wives of Rasulullah, فَقَرْنَ فِي بُيُوتِكُنَّ, you should stay in your home. You should give zakah. You should pray. Do pray. Perform prayer. You should do this, do that. إنما يريد الله. This is in this verse. إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا.
MashaAllah.
Almighty Allah want to do clean you Ahlul Bayt. You should do this, but Almighty Allah will do a tathir, infallible person, only about Ahlul Bayt. So maybe some people say, you can ask, are there Ahlul Bayt, this person, this person that Almighty Allah they are talking to them? No, we are saying no. Why? Because the pronouns here is not female. It is for male. إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم. Ankum is not for female. At first of the verse, he said, وَقَرْنَ فِي بُيُوتِكُنَّ. This is for female. This is okay. This is for wives.
So what when we say the Ahlul Bayt, what we basically mean is the household of the Holy Prophet.
Basically, it is household.
The household. And the wives of the Prophet are not part of the household. Okay, so who specifically?
No. Maybe there are family, there are household, but there are not special. They don't have this special meaning. Okay, because by connotation you should go in Quran and in Riwayah and in traditions from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At first, I am saying that Quran said, no, you are not Ahlul Bayt. Who is Ahlul Bayt? We should go to tradition. Now we are in Quran. Quran said, you are not Ahlul Bayt. Ahlul Bayt is another people because of the pronouns that we have here. إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ اللَّهُ لِيُذْهِبَ عَنْكُمُ الرِّجْسَ أَهْلَ الْبَيْتِ وَيُطَهِّرَكُمْ تَطْهِيرًا. So who is Ahlul Bayt? He is saying in another verse from this chapter that I am saying, chapter Ahzab, he said in the 30 of this verse, he is saying, يَا نِسَاءَ النَّبِيِّ مَنْ يَعْتَ مِنْكُنَّ بِفَاحِشَةٍ مُبَيِّنَةٍ يُضَاعَفْ لَهَا الْعَذَابُ ضِعْفَيْنِ. This is the best reason that they can do fahisha, they can do bad thing, bad behavior. And this is the reason that there are not infallible person who the wives of Rasulullah. So we should go ahead that
so the Ahlul Bayt people
are there.
So the Ahlul Bayt, though there's a family of the Holy Prophet and the Holy Prophet has wives, but the wives are not part of the description that Allah desires to give to what Allah means by the Ahlul Bayt.
Why? Because wives and wife, maybe she after divorce, she are not family. They can separate family after the divorce. So Ahlul Bayt should be the person that by divorce it don't remove the as a
the
family.
link to the family is not broken even after divorce.
Even after
so
divorce.
in this case, where does the Ahlul Bayt start from? Who are they? When, if the wives are not part, then who are they?
Very good. This is the best reason that we should go to the riwayat, to the traditions from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you go to Sahih, for example, Sahih Muslim, Sahih Muslim said in according to this document that
Okay,
I have here,
Okay.
in Sahih Muslim, part 6,
Okay.
Kitab al-Amara, the book Amara book, number 3 and 4 page. If you go to these traditions that are over there, Muslims said, Rasulullah said, قال سمعت النبي صلوات الله عليه. Some people there are saying, I heard that Rasulullah said, لا يزال أمر الناس ماضيا ما ولاهم 12 رجلا. 12 people should come after me, and
Okay.
there are Ahlul Bayt.
Okay.
Who are they?
So the Prophet, apart from the fact that Allah separated the wives from the Ahlul Bayt, the Prophet went ahead to mention some 12 people who would come after him
Very good.
as being the Ahlul Bayt and the
good.
leaders of the Ahlul Bayt.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And for example, if you go to another books, for example, interpretators that Ahlul Sunnah and Ahlul Shia, they have each.
Okay.
For example, Zamakhshari, he is from interpretators of Ahlul Sunnah.
Okay.
Mufassirin of Ahlul Sunnah. He is saying that when this verse from Quran was revealed, this verse, قُلْ لَا أَسْأَلُكُمْ عَلَيْهِ أَجْرًا إِلَّا الْمَوَدَّةَ فِي الْقُرْبَى. Ya Rasulullah, say to them, oh Prophet, say to them, say to the people that I don't want from you wage, I don't from you rewards.
Okay.
Only you should be kind, be friend with my Ahlul Bayt.
Okay.
He said, Zamakhshari said,
Okay.
when this revealed, when this ayah, when this verse was revealed, some people asked, Ya Rasulallah, who are Ahlul Bayt? According to Zamakhshari, here in this.
And Zamakhshari is a Sunni interpreter.
Yes, interpreters of Ahlul Sunnah. He has a big book, Kashaf.
Okay, and he says that the president says that I don't want wage from you, I don't want reward from you. What I want is your love for my Ahlul Bayt.
Okay.
And then people ask him,
Okay.
who are the Ahlul
Ahlul Bayt?
Bayt? And then what did the Prophet say?
Yes. According to Zamakhshari, Prophet Salawatullah alayhi said, there are Ali and Fatima and his son, his infallible son after them.
So Ali,
Fatima,
and then the infallible children
12 infallible person after them. Persons after them. There are, according to this document that I have, according to this source. And also he himself, Zamakhshari said, Rasulullah said about his whole household and about family and about Ahlul Bayt.
So, Prof, can you repeat the book again where viewers can find what Zamakhshari said?
Yes, this is the Kashaf. Zamakhshari has a big book about Quran. He explained and the explanation of all of over there. This is tafsir, interpretation. He said in his book, these verses that I am saying, because these verses from Quran, this one and that one, he said about this verse, about قُلْ لَا أَسْأَلُكُمْ عَلَيْهِ أَجْرًا إِلَّا. This is verse from the Quran. And according to Zamakhshari, Rasulullah said, مَنْ مَاتَ عَلَى حُبِّ آلِ مُحَمَّدٍ. آل Muhammad here, all Ahlul Bayt. مَاتَ شَهِيدًا. If somebody passed away in this case that he loved all Muhammad, Ahlul Bayt, he is shaheed.
Okay, so if someone dies whilst believing in the home of the Holy Prophet, then the person is a shaheed.
He is shaheed. And he is maghfurun lah. What is maghfurun lah? God blessed him or her, and he is forgive.
The person is being forgiven their sins.
Okay, a person that who love all Muhammad, Prophet and Ahlul Bayt.
MashaAllah.
Yes,
so, Mr. President, you have really given us an insight into whom the Ahlul Bayt are. We are very grateful. Now, before we go for our commercial break, we would want you to also tell us this. We have heard people who say that the Ahlul Bayt pray differently and use a different Quran. Can you tell us whether these are allegations or they are just facts that people say about the Ahlul Bayt?
No. Yes, I am telling about this issue. And finally, Sahih Muslim.
Okay.
Muslim, he is another big people about that he has Sahih Ahlul Bayt, about Ahlul Bayt. He said, "Enitar kun fikum al-thaqlain kitab Allah wa itrati," and he said, Rasulullah said, "Udhakirukum fi Ahlul Bayti, udhakirukum fi Ahlul Bayti." This is about Ahlul Bayt and meaning of this. According to you, maybe, and some people say, maybe Ahlul Bayt teach some person that they have another ibadah, another
ibadah,
another
form of
worship,
yeah, another Quran, another form of prayer. What is it at all? Yes.
I am here as one Ahlul Bayti. I introduced to audience myself that as one Ahlul Bayti from Iran.
Okay.
If you go to Iran, Mr. Sajjad, or every of our audience, if they want to come to Iran, okay?
Yes, if audience, if you want to go to
Inshallah.
Iran, yes,
like
Prof is ready to lead you to Iran.
Inshallah.
Yes,
Do
inshallah.
you like it? If you want to come to Iran, I will give you a map from Iran. You choose one on the map, okay? You choose one city
on the
map
of
town
Iran.
on the map of Iran. For example, my town is Isfahan.
Oh, yeah. Mashallah.
Very good. And you choose one town. After that, I will give you the map of my city, my town. You choose one avenue. After that, you choose one house in this, for example, avenue. I will bring you over there. Or in another city, another town, for example, Shiraz, Yazd, this, that. I will bring you over there. You go and you knock the door and ask them, give me one Quran. If he or she bring for you a Quran, you compare that. This is that Quran that you know it. And you ask them, how many, for example, for Subh, for morning, how many rak'ah we should do? He's saying two rak'ahs.
Okay.
For Zohr, he is saying that 4 rak'ahs. For Asr, we should perform 4 rak'ahs. For Maghrib, 4 rak'ahs. For Isha, 4 rak'ahs.
So you mean that Fajr, the Ahlul Bayt people pray 2 rak'ah.
Okay.
Zuhur, they pray 2 rak'ah. 4 rak'ah.
4 rak'ah.
Asr, 4 rak'ah. And then Maghrib, 4 rak'ah. And then 3 rak'ah. And then for Isha, 4 rak'ah.
Okay.
So, and then when you go to any town at all and you knock on a door, you enter the city, you look for any home of your choice. You knock on the door and then ask them to bring you a Quran. It is the same Quran that we read in Ghana.
Okay.
It is the same
in Ghana,
Quran that
in Saudi Arabia, in another country, or Ibadah. Mainly, it is shared between all of Muslims. We have one Kaaba, one Qibla, one Allah, Almighty Allah.
Yes.
We have one prophet, the last prophet, peace be upon him, and all of prophets before him. We have, for example, one Quran. We have one, all. Maybe in, for example, you can do your hands like this or no. Between Ahlul Sunnah, some people say yes, you should do it. Some people say you should not do it.
You can do this or do that.
Or this. Maybe in the shape of some worship, we have some different things, but it is not important.
It is not important differences.
Not important.
They are
what
just,
is important? The important is that we have mainly the worship is shared between all of us. When we don't go to that it causes to unity between all of Muslims in the world, and we should go in this issue, not that issue. No, we have that Quran that everywhere is as Muslim for the Muslim. We have this obedience. We have all of this between.
Alhamdulillah. Viewers, as I've told you always, it's always been very insightful. Today with me, we have Professor Nasrollah SEKHAVATI, who also doubles as the president of the Islamic University College Ghana. And we are discussing knowing the Ahlul Bayt. Prof has said that Muslims have one Kaaba, that Muslims have one Qibla where they all face when they pray, and that Muslims have one Quran, and we perform same prayers. And so whether you are Ahlul Bayt or you are Sunni, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What matters is that you worship Allah, and you worship Allah well within the 5 pillars of Islam. At this juncture, we would want to take a quick commercial break. I'll be back with you. Assalamu alaikum.
Faith TV, closer to your maker.
Please, do you have a first digital toolbox?
Yes, we do have a first digital toolbox.
Master, how much is that?
It's 150 Ghana.
Pen. 150 Ghana.
150 Ghana.
Master, give me one.
I'll do that, sir. First of all, I need to get some few information from you. The 150 Ghana comes with free subscription. The first month is free. After the first month, you start paying 10 cedis subscription.
10 Ghana.
10 Ghana.
For the whole month.
For the whole month.
Master, give me one.
Okay, so what's your name?
Kofi Mensah.
Okay, fine. And your house location?
I live at Abofu headquarters.
And your telephone number?
0024 56 8560.
Okay. Let me just take some few information from the boss. Okay, so like I said, it's 150 Ghana. You want to make the payments now?
I'm paying the cash. Master, sure. So this is the anthem.
This is the answer now.
Master, thank you very much.
Enjoy it.
I'm ready to enjoy my first digital toolbox.
Take care.
Thank you, sir.
To purchase a First Digital Decoder, visit any of the over 50 First National branches nationwide, or you can also call our customer service team on 0243 002222. First Digital TV, for the Ghanaian in you.
Book of Revelation, chapter 7, verses 16 and 17. Yes, sir. They shall hunger no more, neither shall they thirst anymore. Preach, preacher. For God shall wipe away, yes, sir, every tear from their eye. Yes, sir. Get ready for the revolution. Come on. What you say?
Into darkness we're shining, and out of ashes we're rising. They say we love the church, but don't care about the streets. But Christ was always on the streets looking for the lost souls. Romans 1:16, unashamed. God's Corner 1.
Faith TV, closer to your maker.
Welcome back, viewers. It has been a very, very insightful edition of your favorite religious talk show on Faith TV, Islamic Insights. Today, with me in the studio is Professor Nasrollah SEKHAVATI, and we are discussing the topic, knowing the Ahlul Bayt. Prof, we are very grateful.
Thank you.
Because you have really done justice to the first part of our questions. As we have always said, this is the only insightful Islamic talk show in the whole country. And we are very grateful to have a whole professor, you know, in religion talking to us. Mr. President and Professor, we are very grateful.
Thank you.
Prof, we want to ask this very important question. Many people say, or I would rather put it, some people say that the Ahlul Bayt people love Ali radiallahu anhu more than the prophets of Islam. Is it an allegation? Is it true? Or we just want you to clarify that for us?
No. I'm saying there are some misconceptions about Shia Ahlul Bayt.
Okay.
This is one of them.
Okay. So Ahlul Bayt people can also be called Shia people. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same. They are the same.
It's the same. Okay.
And there are some misconceptions about them. For example, some people say because after the prayer, all of Ahlul Bayt, a person say, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar,
Okay.
Allahu Akbar. This is the reason that Salat is finished, prayer is finished.
Okay.
So some people say, when you say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, this is the meaning that this is by Arabic, Khan al-Amin, Khan al-Amin, Khan al-Amin. What is the meaning is that Gabriel makes the mistake. Gabriel makes the mistake. Gabriel makes the mistake. Why?
That Angel Gabriel made a mistake?
Made a mistake. Why? You are saying that because of, instead of Rasulullah, instead of Ali, he brought the revealed revelation to Rasulullah sallallahu
So because the Ahlul Bayt people say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
They are saying
after
that,
prayers.
Okay.
Some people say that this is just to say that Gabriel made mistake,
because
and that the prayer, the prophethood should have gone to Ali rather than Prophet Muhammad.
The revelation should go to Ali instead of Rasulullah. But instead of him, he brought Gabriel brought the revelation to Muhammad. We are saying that you can show me a book, one book, only one book about this allegation. No, this is not correct.
So there is no book by an Ahlul Bayt. No book by a Shia person. That's
you cannot give me. You cannot show me this
as evidence.
Allegation as evidence.
That is what that is what Ahlul Bayt people mean.
Yes.
You can't show any evidence. That is
and
what.
About that one, that you are saying that maybe they are saying that you love Ali more than Rasulullah or more than Allah, for example. Somebody says you are saying that Ali, or some of you are saying that Ali is God. No, this is all of them. This is misconception about Shia Ahlul Bayti. I am saying no. Sa'at ibn Sohan, he was one of companion of Amir al-Mu'minin.
Okay.
Sometimes he asked, Ya Ali, are you bigger than prophets? He said this, that. Said, no, I should know this. He said, yes. He said, what about you compared to you and Rasulullah? He said, Bayhak. He fighted him. He said, I am servant of Rasulullah, one of servants of Rasulullah.
So viewers, this is what Prof is saying, that Ali himself, who heads the household of the Holy Prophet, said it clearly that I am one of the servants of the Holy Prophet.
And so, Abdun min Abid Muhammad. Abdun min Abid Muhammad, the meaning is that I am one servant, one from servants of Rasulullah. What
I am
do you
one
mean?
Servant from servants
of Rasulullah. What are you saying? He fighted Sa'at ibn Sohan. This is our opinion.
Okay.
Very clear.
So this is what the Ahlul Bayt people believe, and that is their opinion, that Ali radiallahu anhu and the Holy Prophet of Islam can never be the same. And that Ali is one of the servants from the servants of the Holy Prophet of Allah, who is Muhammad salawatullah alayhi. Professor, we are very grateful for this answer. We are very happy that you have been able to at least get this across. I've been very concerned because we are doing our best to make sure that Muslims learn about, one another, the kind of suspicion and misconceptions that exist about other, sects or other Islamic groupings who believe that we need to use such platforms to educate people. So I was very happy when you said that nobody can produce a single evidence, a single book written by an Ahlul Bayt. A correct Ahlul Bayt.
What is your witness? What is your evidence
what
that
is
you
your
have
evidence?
this allegation? It's no good.
Okay. Because most times before we come on the show, we do research. We ask people questions they would want to, get answered. Questions that they would want answers to. And fortunately, they tell us all of these things, and we bring it on the show so that they can also get answers, you know. We are very grateful,
Thank you very
Mr. Prof. Now, Prof, we know that you are celebrating Imam Mahdi's birthday.
Yes.
Imam Mahdi.
Imam Mahdi.
Who is Imam Mahdi to the Ahlul Bayt people?
He is the last Imam. As I told you, in Muslim, Sahih Muslim, if our audience he is now or she is, our audience sometimes before, some minutes before, I showed some documents that Muslims said, Rasulullah said. In Sahih Muslim, we have that Rasulullah said, after me, 12 Khalifa, 12 Caliph, 12 Imam should come and should, after me, they should keep this religion for the people. They should guide the people. So we are saying that exactly 1,180 years ago, the 12th of them was born on that time. Clearly, because all of Muslims know, and they are saying that this is okay.
So all Muslims
accept
Imam
this.
Mahdi.
Imam Mahdi. Who is he? He is 12th after Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi. Some of schools they are saying that yes, he will born and he will come. We don't know which time, when. That time that Almighty Allah knows it and He will do it. But we are saying no, He was born. And it is not.
So some scholars differ. Some scholars say that the Mahdi has not been born yet. But the Ahlul Bayt insist that the Mahdi has been born.
Yes, has been born on which time? 1,180 years ago.
1,180 years ago. The Mahdi was born.
And he's alive now. Do you, Mr. Sajjad, do you know, remember in Quran or in some traditions like him that his life is very long and he is here, for example, he is alive. Yes, we have, for example, in Quran we have a book.
I
do you remember some? For example, Isa alayhi salam, the Jesus, he's alive now according to us. Maybe Christians say no, he was killed in that time. We are saying according to Quran, no. Shubbaha ala nas. Almighty Allah saying no. The people thought he is Isa, he is Jesus. He killed that person that he was like him. But Almighty Allah brought him to heaven. And he will come back.
So the Ahlul Bayt also believe that
he is alive.
That Jesus is alive.
Jesus is alive.
And then the Ahlul Bayt also believe.
Khizr alayhi salam, eminence Khizr, he is another prophet. He is alive. And we have in Quran that about the life of Nuh alayhi salam. The 950 years was the time of his preaching. Only the time of his preaching.
Wow.
Oh, we don't know how many
years he lived.
He lived.
So it means that the Mahdi is alive.
He is alive. And the long length of the life.
So
in
other sense, you mean that the Mahdi has been occulted.
Occulted, yes, yes. And his occultation is like that. Isa alayhi salam, like Khizr alayhi salam, like somebody that we can say. For example, we have in Quran, it's very important thing. Now we have this verse in Quran about another eminence prophet, Yunus alayhi salam. He said, if Yunus alayhi salam didn't forgiveness, and we didn't forgive him, didn't have istighfar, any istighfar, we kept him in the body of the fish. Because fish swallowed him on that time when they throw it in the sea.
That is Yunus. And for the benefit of viewers, that is Job that the Prof is talking about. So that the time Job was swallowed by the whale.
And Almighty Allah said, if he didn't forgive to us, we will keep him to till Yawm al-Qiyamah. we will keep him till the time of resurrection day. We'll keep in the body of fish. So this is a very good. This is very good reason that Almighty Allah, if He wants, He can keep. He can keep somebody in this long time.
That is Jonah.
Okay.
The time that is Yunus, Jonah actually. Initially, I mentioned Job, and I remembered that it is actually Jonah. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes the names. Yes. Yeah. And we remember clearly that Jonah was swallowed, for 3 days in the womb of the whale, and so it is the will of God that He can keep whomever He will as long as He wishes.
Good. This is that I'm saying. So the length of the life, it is not important for us that for this length of the time He is alive. Yes, He is alive, and no problem about this. So we are saying that Mahdi alayhi salam, he is the last prophet, last Caliph from last prophet, from the last prophet. He is the 12th Caliph.
So Mahdi is the last
prophet, is the last Caliph, last Imam for the last prophet.
Okay, he's the last Imam or last Caliph for the last prophet.
Prophet, peace be upon
him. Okay.
So
in effect, he's the representative of the Holy Prophet after the prophet.
Yeah. Okay. After the prophet, we had 12 representatives.
Okay.
The last one of them is Mahdi alayhi salam.
Okay.
And we have, I don't know, you can, you let me that I say something more, or we should go to another issue.
Okay, yes. Viewers, our professor has told us that Imam Mahdi, or the Mahdi that you would hear, is not a prophet.
Okay, no.
He is only the last caliph, or the 12th caliph.
Representative
of the holy prophets. Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. At this point, we will take a quick commercial break. We will be back with you. Stay tuned and don't change the channel. Wassalam.
Faith TV. Closer to your maker.
Wow, what a lovely baby. 6 months old baby. How cute. Lovely. 6 years old. 12 years old? No, that can't be. Something is wrong. This baby needs to grow. Dear ones, this is why I'm here this day, to let you know about Life Matters, a program that is designed to help you grow. A Christian needs to grow. You can't be like this child, a 12-year-old looking like a 3-month-old baby. Watch Life Matters every Sunday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Faith TV.
So short, it passes so quickly and soon it's gone. You just have one life to live on earth. So remember your Creator while you have breath.
Yo, I see one world, I see one voice, I see one love, I see one choice. When it's all said, when it's all done, what remains true, we are all one.
Run like you're born to fly. Live like you'll never die. Dare what you dare to dream, and everything in between. We are drawn by the rhythms that beat through our hearts. When we all come together with 7 billion stars, the world is 7 billion stars. 7 billion
Brazil 2014 FIFA World Cup is brought to you by First National, the People's Bank.
Oceans and land divide, unite
Faith TV, closer to your maker.
Welcome back, viewers. This is another insightful edition of your favorite religious talk show on Faith TV, Islamic Insight. I have with me in the studio today Professor Nasrollah SEKHAVATI, who doubles also as the president of Islamic University College, Ghana. Prof, we are very grateful to have you on the show.
I'm sorry.
We have been discussing knowing the Ahlul Bayt. We want to understand whether the Ahlul Bayt believe in Ali more than the Holy Prophet, and whether the Ahlul Bayt have a different Quran, and whether the Ahlul Bayt have a different form of prayers. And the Prof has answered all of these questions, and I think that our viewers will actually ascertain that the Prof has been able to clarify some of these issues to their understanding. We want to know, is there any link, quickly, is there any link between Jesus Christ and the Mahdi?
And the Mahdi.
Because we've been hearing that Mahdi has been occulted. We hear that he has been occulted. He was taken by Allah, and he's been into occultation, and nobody knows his whereabouts till now. And Allah, it is Allah's desire to keep him till he desires to release him for the establishment, you know, of the end of the times. And we want to know, is there any link? Because Imam Mahdi's story is kind of similar to that of
we have in tradition.
Isa.
Yes, we have in tradition from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam. Imam Sadiq was between all of Imams. He is the sixth Imam that we have. Imam Sadiq said.
So Imam Sadiq
said something.
Is the sixth Imam.
Yes.
And then the 12th Imam.
12 Imam is Mahdi.
Is Mahdi. So that is the half of Mahdi.
He said. He said you should know your available your. Yes, you should know your time, about your time. You are in the time of Qiba. If I was, Imam Sadiq said, if I was on that time, if I will be on that time, on the time of you, and of us now. If I am on that time, I will serve all of my life in Mahdi alayhi salam, in the time of Mahdi, and serve of himself alayhi salam. It is very important.
If he was around at the time of Mahdi, he would have
I will
served
serve all of his life. This is an important thing. And I am saying another thing about Imam Sadiq. He compared Isa, Jesus alayhi salam, with Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. He said they have one thing shared between them. This is occultation of them. The both of them they have occulted. They have occultation and qiba. This is one thing. And another thing that you are asking me, I am saying about is that when Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, he will come. When he come, inshallah, Jesus will come. After that, after his uprising, he will come, and he will pray with Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, behind of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, back of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam.
So
all Christians will see this.
Okay, so at the time of this is you are talking about the second coming of Jesus Christ. And that Jesus Christ will definitely come back. And that when he comes back,
help.
He will help
Mahdi
Imam Mahdi.
And all of Christians, or most of Christians on that time, because they are saying that the master, he is Jesus, alayhi salam.
Because Christians' master is Jesus.
Is Jesus. He will come to Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. And all that time, we don't have any problem between religion.
So there will be no problem at the time. There would be peace at the time. There will be tolerance.
Yes, very good. The last point that I am pointing to it is that which of them is good? All of us, all of humankind, there are awaiting for who? Somebody for Jesus, somebody for Moses, alayhi salam, somebody for Mahdi, somebody for example, some people that don't have any religion, for example, they're unreligious person, like Francis Fukuyama.
Okay.
Francis Fukuyama, he is a big politician from America, from USA. He is saying that he wrote a book that the name is that The End of History and the Last Man.
Okay.
The End of History,
History and
which
the
is
last man.
and he's the last man. What is the end of history? When he achieved the liberalism, when the humankind achieved the liberalism, he thought that this is the end of history. So the end of history is this, according to him. Okay. According to Francis Fukuyama, according to Samuel Huntington, all of people on the last time, Akhiruz Zaman, they should fight with each other. He has another book, the Samuel Huntington. He's saying the clash of civilizations. All of civilization should have challenge between of them, and they fighted with each other. I'm saying that, Mr. Sajjad, if we should be await, which of them is good? Somebody come like Jesus, alayhi salam, like Mahdi, alayhi salam, and bring for us the peace, bring for us justice, bring for us the best thing, the good knowledge. This one is good, or that one, that Samuel Huntington, or for example, they are saying.
Okay, so you are telling us that the people who don't believe, who are not religious,
they have some
believe that once man achieves his liberalism, it is the end of history for him. But then the religious people are always waiting for a rapture time where there would be justice on the face of the earth, and that Imam Mahdi and Jesus Christ would establish justice on the face of the earth. Viewers,
can you allow me for 1 minute? Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, he is the savior for all of us. And Francis Fukuyama, he has in his book, or in the commission, Urshalim Commission in 1989, 10 years after our revolution in Iran, they have a commission in Urshalim, in the Israel, that they are saying that he's saying you don't know who is Shia Ahlul Bayti. Shia Ahlul Bayti has 2 wings, which is very important, the green wings and the red wings. The green wing is awaiting for him, because he is awaiting for Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. It is very good for him, and it is a dynamic thing for him. And because he has another wings, that it is red wings, he has, because he has Imam Hussein, Ashura, and Karbala. And if you can have this, you can fight with the Muslims, Shia Ahlul Bayti, but unless you cannot do it.
Viewers,
thank you.
I have been very, very, very educated about who the Ahlul Bayt are. And I'm very glad that I'm not speaking to anyone but a professor. He is Professor Nasrollah SEKHAVATI, the president of Islamic University College, Ghana. Mr. President, we are grateful for the way you have been able to make sure that you have insightfully tackled the questions that our viewers seek answers to.
Thank you.
Finally, we want to look at the question of imamate. We have heard that the Ahlul Bayt people believe in imamate. Like I remember you spoke about Imam Sadiq, and then you also spoke about Imam Mahdi, you know, and you spoke about the 12 imams. And then we also know that from the particular country you come from, which is the Islamic Republic of Iran, which you have challenged viewers, you know, to do their best and go and find out more about the Ahlul Bayt from. In this republic, they use a system of governance, which is the Wilayat Faqih.
Very good.
The Wilayat Faqih is the guardianship of the supreme, the supreme guardianship. You know, I don't really have an insight into that. But then we know that the Ahlul Bayt people believe in imamate, that there should be an imam that leads people all the time. can you educate us?
Yeah.
What is the imamate? And what is the wilayah faqih?
I will do it. Thank you. We are saying that Almighty Allah has aim, has target for created this creature. Okay, it is that we should guide to this guidance, and we should go ahead by this target that He Almighty Allah has
set for us.
this.
So Allah sets an aim for us we should
for
be guided,
this,
that we should worship only Him on this
very
earth.
good, very good. For this, He sends for us some prophets, peace be upon him, upon them, alayhimus salam. There are too many. Sent for us, and the last one was last prophet, peace be upon him, Muhammad salawatullah alayhi. We are saying that if after that He don't give us some people that guide us, this is no good about that target that we had. Almighty Allah had. So Imamah is the continue of that, the prophet's prophecy.
Good. So Prof, if I want to understand what you are saying, God gave us prophets to guide us. And the main reason that God has placed us on this earth is to reach divine servitude by serving God and being guided to God. So after all these prophets are gone, it will not be good and it will not be reasonable on the part of God to leave human beings without any guidance. So despite the fact that He has given us, the Torah, the Injil, and the Quran, we still need someone to lead us.
From that time, the humankind no need to prophecy, but need to guidance. Guidance.
At the time, like we are in, there is not necessarily the need for prophets to come, because the books have already been brought by the prophets. However, as for guidance, people have to be guided.
Very good. So I am saying Imamah is continuing of prophecy. So Imamah has two kinds. Is two kinds. Number one, Imam after the last prophet. After the last Imams, Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, he has two occultation that we pointed to it before. Number one, the small occultation. Number two, the big occultation. In the big occultation, in the small occultation, he choose somebody, 4 person instead of him. Hussein ibn Ruh, this person, that person, you instead of me. But when he's according to Almighty Allah, his small occultation was finished. What he should do, he should go to the big occultation. In big occultation, we should go to another Imam. We have two kinds of Imam. Number one, infallible person, sinless person. There are the last one of them is Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam, image of Mahdi. But unsinless person, another that maybe they are. Then this person should have some conditions, some characteristics that by that the people should, because this one is generally they should, the people should know them, should recognize
so we
them.
Have to, man has to have an imam who is not sinful, an imam who is sinless.
Sinless, The sinless is Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. But after that, in the big occultation that we have, what we should do, we are as Ahlul Bayti. She person says, on that time, the representative of Mahdi alayhi salam, he is by general condition, by general characteristics, you should go, you people, and choose that people. Choose is here very good thing that we have. We choose Velayat Faqih by ourselves. The people in Iran, by themselves, choose Imam Khomeini as Velayat Faqih. They can choose another, somebody, but they choose Velayat Faqih as Velayat Faqih Imam Khomeini, and after him, Ayatollah Khamenei. That's now we have Imam Khamenei. This is Velayat Faqih that we are saying. Velayat Faqih is that this is the continue. like is that imam continuation
of the guardianship of the imams, of the 12 imams.
Very good.
Because I think if I want to get the import of the argument that you are making or the explanation you are giving, there are 12 imams.
Okay.
They have come.
Yeah.
The last imam is in occultation. And therefore, there must be a representative, the image of the last imam among mankind, who will still guide people to Allah. And that is where imamate and the wilaya faqih comes in. And the people should choose the wilaya. So quickly,
he has two occultation. Number one is small occultation. Small occultation.
Quickly, Mr. Prof. Quickly, can we look at, so if people want to go and choose the last imam, if people want to choose the representative, the wilaya faqih, the guardian of the people, or the last representative, then what are the qualifications that people should look for? Yes.
He should have at least six conditions. Number one, he should be piety, the best pious person between the people.
The most
pious.
pious.
Most pious. Number two, it should be justice person.
Should be a person
idala,
of just.
Justice person. Number three should be the brave person. Not person that is fearing
to continuously represent the imams and to guide people to Allah as a representative of the 12 imams according to the narrative of the Ahlul Bayt. You need to be the most pious, and then the most just, and then you should be brave, and then
should be the politician.
He should know about politics.
About politics. Because of something that he should go to authority for this. And he should have the manager. He
should have good organizational and managerial skills.
And he should have the knowledge about the law, not only laws between the book, Almighty Allah laws. He should know that laws very good, best, in the best way from another person.
Mashallah. We are very grateful, Prof. Indeed, today I am really educated. We have always been in the dark about the Ahlul Bayt people, about the Shia people. And we are very grateful that today we have had Professor Nasrollah SEKHAVATI, who has really explained and has insightfully dealt with the topic for us. And the topic is knowing the Ahlul Bayt. We will take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with you. Stay tuned and don't change the channel. Wassalam.
Faith TV, closer to your maker.
Please, do you have a first degree tattoo to work set?
Yes, we do have a first degree tattoo to
Master, how much is that?
It's 150 Ghana, sir.
Pen? 150 Ghana, sir.
150 Ghana.
Master, give me one.
I'll do that, sir. First of all, I need to get some few information from you. The 150 Ghana comes with free subscription. The first month is free. After the first month, you start paying 10 cedis subscription.
10 Ghana?
10 Ghana.
For the whole month?
For the whole month.
Master, give me one.
Okay, so what's your name?
Kofi Mensa.
Okay, fine. And your house location?
I live at Abofu headquarters.
And your telephone number?
0024 56 8560.
Okay. Let me just take some few information from the boss. Okay, so like I said, it's 150 Ghana. Do you want to make a payment now?
I'm paying for the cash. What's up? Sure. So this is the anthem.
This is the anthem.
Master, thank you very much.
Enjoy it.
I'm ready to enjoy my first degree tattoo box.
Take care.
Thank you, sir.
To purchase a First Digital Decoder, visit any of the over 50 First National branches nationwide, or you can also call our customer service team on 0243 002222. First Digital TV, for the Ghanaian in you.
Book of Revelation, chapter 7, verses 16 and 17. Yes, sir. They shall hunger no more, neither shall they thirst anymore. Preach, preacher. For God shall wipe away, yes, sir, every tear from their eye. Yes, sir. Get ready for the revolution. Come on. What you say?
Into darkness we're shining, and out of ashes we're rising. They say we love the church, but don't care about the streets. But Christ was always on the streets looking for the lost souls. Romans 1:16, unashamed. God's Corner 1.
Wow, what a lovely baby. 6-month-old baby. How cute. Lovely. 6 years old. 12 years old? No, that can't be. Something is wrong. This baby needs to grow. Dear ones, this is why I'm here this day, to let you know about Life Matters, a program that is designed to help you grow. A Christian needs to grow. You can't be like this child, a 12-year-old looking like a 3-month-old baby. Watch Life Matters every Sunday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Faith TV.
So short, it passes so quickly and soon it's gone. You just have one life to live on earth. So remember your Creator while you have breath.
Faith TV, closer to your Maker.
Welcome back, viewers. We are very grateful to have all of you still glued by your sets, watching the best and the favorite religious talk show on Faith TV, Islamic Insight. I have with me in the studio Professor Nasrollah SEKHAVATI, and he doubles as the president of Islamic University College, Ghana. Prof, we are very grateful having you. Today we have discussed the topic, knowing the Ahlul Bayt, and we have asked very, very, very important and very mind-boggling questions, and the Prof has dealt with them. Prof, we know you are the president of Islamic University College, Ghana. Quickly, before we go, we want to know, how is it like being the president of such a big institution?
Yes. As you know, it is very heavy responsibility.
It's a heavy responsibility.
Yes, responsibility. And because I should respond to the people in Ghana, in Iran, the government in Ghana, in Iran.
Okay, so you are responsible to the government of Ghana and the government of Iran at the same time.
Yes, the same
so,
time.
Mr. President, what are some of the things that you have done, since becoming, the president of the school to improve the institution?
In the time of I am here, okay? You mean in the time
of
in
the time that you
Yes, I did something, for example, about the scholarship. I did something, I tried, I trammed. For example, last semester we had only from the office of Imam Sheikh Sharbatu, Dr. Noor Sheikh Sharbatu, the Imam in Ghana. They sent for me 3%. I did them 30% scholarship. I am glad about this issue.
So and instead of 3 persons, you gave 30 people scholarship.
Yeah, I gave.
That is worthy.
Yeah,
because I am aware that some students have 50% scholarship, and some students have 100% scholarship.
I had 60%. I have.
And this baffles me actually, because it's not easy, in a university having 50% or 100%
No, I have
scholarship?
100%. Some
Wow.
of them, yes, 100%
Prof,
I have.
Ghana is very grateful to
scholarship.
you.
Yes,
Ghana is
alhamdulillah.
very grateful to
But,
you. So
it is,
how many courses do you offer in
I
Islamic
will say,
University?
Okay. But about the scholarship, I am saying that, alhamdulillah, I did something, and inshallah from September we will do it. Because of the rule for a scholarship, the law for a scholarship, we did something that, and I am saying to audience, if they can come from our scholarship, if they try about the marking, and if they have good marking, we will give them, inshallah, a scholarship. This is very good fortune.
That is great,
for
Prof.
them. Yes.
That is great. So how many courses, as you said,
Yes,
you answer? It's very important because some of our viewers want to know, you know, and whether we use in Islamic University, you use only Arabic or you use English?
No, we have. I am saying about courses that we have. We have Department of Religious Studies. This is maybe it has Arabic or English or this or that. Administration. We have Faculty of Communications, and every of it has some options under it. Department of Arabic Studies, Department of Computer Studies. Inshallah, we will do some of it for next semester. And we had 2 adverts. One of them, this is for that it to publish. This is for about lecturers, and another that inshallah we will do it is about the students that they can come.
So Prof, I learned you want to introduce the Department of Political Science. Is it true?
Inshallah, if I can do.
If Prof says inshallah.
Yes,
Prof, quickly before we go, do you have only Muslims in Islamic University?
But sorry, I prefer law for them before the political science. Law is
Faculty
in Ghana
of Law.
Here. In Ghana here, law is very important. I will do for that, inshallah, if we can.
Prof, viewers are watching, and they will hold you responsible for your words. They will be watching out for the Faculty of Law on Islamic University or in Islamic University College Ghana. Do we have only Muslims in this school?
We have Christian, Muslims, Sunni, Shiis. We have few Shiis.
Everybody is there.
And we have some Christian between staff, between students.
So even among the staff, there are.
Yeah, we have among the staff. For example, I have 2 vices. One of them is Muslim. Another one is Christian. Dr. Nana Erbil.
Dr. Nana Erbil, your vice president.
Yes, vice president, academic president.
Your vice president academic is a Christian.
Vice president academic affairs.
Mashallah. So you have some groups, some very active groups on the campus?
Yeah, we have some active groups like we have about sports,
sports group,
sports group. We have Abaiki, we have GIMSA, we have SRC, like all of universities that you know, and also we have debate group.
The debate group,
you are the president.
Mashallah. So, which of the groups do you?
I like all of them, but I think, in my opinion, because we have in Quran. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فبشر عباد الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه. Almighty Allah said to Rasulullah that say to the people, you should go to all of talk. You should hear all of speech. Yes. After that, you choose the best one. How we can choose the best one? By debate. This is my opinion.
So by debate.
Because by debate, the humankind is alive by his belief. So how I can have the best belief, then my belief is improved. If I talk, if I discuss, if I have negotiation, if I go to this issue. For this, maybe I support more the
Mashallah. So,
and
Mr.
also,
President,
thank you. And also, it was very good for me. Fortune, I should thank them because the debate group, because they go to some countries, and it was very good for me that the best
West African,
yes, in Africa and in the in all of Africa there are thirds, and in yes,
Mashallah.
Africa, the West Africa, there are
Mashallah,
the
yes.
best group,
Mashallah,
and it is very good for
Mashallah.
the school, for
But
my
he
university.
should be a very innovative and very creative president.
Thank you.
And because of his abilities and his insights, means of handling the institution is rising from zero to, you know, many.
Thank you.
Prof, we are very grateful to have you on this show. Before we leave, though we are far behind time, we will take your last words and then we close the show
Thank
for
you.
the day.
As you know, Ramadan is near to us and close to us. Ramadan is the best university for all of people. We have a university, Ramadan University. I'm asking every people that come, inshallah, to this university, and Almighty Allah, inshallah, I pray that Almighty Allah forgive all of us. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Our Lord, give us good in this world and in the hereafter, and save us from the punishment of his resurrection the hereafter. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
We are very grateful, Professor Nasrollah SEKHAVATI. Viewers, I've been with Professor Nasrollah SEKHAVATI, who also doubles as president of Islamic University College, Ghana. And today, we've been discussing knowing the Ahlul Bayt. Catch you same time next week on Faith TV with your favorite religious talk show, Islamic Insight. I am your host, Idris Sajjad Topo. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much.
Oh Allah the Almighty, Allahu Allah, protect me and guide me, Allahu Allah, oh, to your love and mercy, Allahu Allah, Ya Allah, don't deprive me, Allahu Allah, from beholding your
Faith TV, closer to your maker.